What happens when power, ambition, and a relentless will to rule collide in the heart of an ancient republic? The story of Julius Caesar is not just about a man, it is about a seismic shift that forever altered the destiny of Rome and the world. How did a seemingly ordinary Roman citizen transform into one of history's most legendary figures, only to meet a tragic and shocking end? Born in the summer of 100 BCE into a noble family with popular leanings that favored the common people over aristocracy, young Gaius Julius Caesar was destined to catch the eye of fate. His early years were marked by turmoil and loss, especially when at 16 he became head of his family after his father's death. With determination, he navigated alliances, breaking an engagement to marry into a patrician family to gain influence. But his ambitions soon clashed with the harsh realities of Roman political strife. When the ruthless dictator Sulla declared his reign, Caesar, seen as a threat due to his popular ties, was forced into exile. Stripped of his priesthood and wealth, he joined the army where his courage was undeniable. Even a daring episode as a captive of pirates could not diminish his spirit. Instead, it revealed a man of iron will, threatening vengeance and fulfilling it with deadly consequence. This unyielding resolve foreshadowed the remarkable journey ahead. Returning to Rome, Caesar rose quickly in political circles, leveraging alliances with two of Rome's most powerful men, Pompey and Crassus. Together, they formed an uneasy alliance known today as the First Triumvirate, a shadow government that controlled Rome's fate. Caesar married strategically and vowed reforms that challenged the elite, seeking justice for the poor and veterans, igniting tensions that simmered beneath Rome's grandeur. In 58 BCE, Caesar took command in Gaul, a vast and wild land filled with brave tribes. His military genius shone as he subdued opponents, secured the borders, and even dared to cross into Britain, actions simultaneously celebrated and feared in Rome. Yet his expansion of power unnerved many. The deaths of his political allies and the shifting loyalties in Rome foreshadowed a path toward inevitable confrontation. Ordered to return to Rome as a private citizen, Caesar faced a dire choice: submission or defiance. In 49 BCE, he crossed the sacred Rubicon River, signaling rebellion. This bold act sparked civil war, a cataclysm that would redraw the boundaries of authority forever. Pompey, once friend and ally, fled, only to be betrayed and murdered in Egypt, where Caesar pursued his nemesis. Egypt became the stage for perhaps the most famous chapter in Caesar's life. Welcomed by Cleopatra, smuggled in a rug to avoid danger, their alliance was both political and passionate. Together, they navigated court intrigues and warfare, securing Cleopatra's throne and cementing an affair that scandalized Rome. Their son, Caesarion, was born amid these turbulent times, a symbol of a world in flux. But Caesar's mission called him eastward to confront revolt and reclaim his supremacy. Victories in Asia Minor and North Africa restored his dominance, but when he returned to Rome, his power was near absolute. Named Dictator Perpetuo Dictator for life, he launched reforms that reshaped Roman life: land laws for the poor, a new calendar, and initiatives to strengthen the city and its people. Yet, with unchecked power came fear. The Roman Senate simmered with resentment. Many saw Caesar as a tyrant poised to crown himself king, a title anathema to the Republic's spirit. On the infamous Ides of March 44 BCE, a conspiracy of senators, including trusted allies, took his life in a brutal assassination that echoed through history. Stabbed beneath the statue of his once ally Pompey, Caesar's death threw Rome into chaos and civil war anew. The aftermath unleashed a new era. Mark Antony, Caesar's loyal ally, harnessed public outrage to undermine the conspirators. A fierce struggle ensued between Antony and Caesar's adopted heir Octavian. The epic conflict culminated in the Battle of Actium, where Octavian emerged victorious, ending the Republic and ushering in the Roman Empire. Caesar was immortalized as Divus Julius, a god among men, and Octavian took the name Augustus Caesar, founding a dynasty that would rule for centuries. His reforms, ambition, and daring shaped the very foundations of Western civilization. But it is the tale of a man who dared challenge fate, who embraced destiny with unyielding fervor, that captivates us now. Why does Caesar's story still resonate? Because it reveals the eternal tension between power and principle, ambition and loyalty, change and tradition. His life is a mirror reflecting humanity's greatest strengths and darkest flaws. From his battlefield genius to his political cunning and tragic demise, Caesar's legacy invites us to ponder the cost of greatness and the fragility of democracy. Julius Caesar's saga is not merely ancient history, it echoes in every age where power tears at the fabric of society. As we witness leaders rise and fall, we see in Caesar a timeless drama, a reminder that history is shaped by those bold enough to seize it, but also vulnerable to those who fear change. Enjoyed the video? Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. See you in the next one.